So, I was led to the belief that once I hit Prestige Master, Call of Duty won't be as interesting anymore. It won't be as appealing, to go for those high scores just so I can get high XP when that XP doesn't really matter anymore. But I have a story to tell you, and the story goes like this. So yesterday on the 26th of January, I went on a full-day ski trip. So the last time I played was on Friday. And I came back at 10 o'clock because the skiing thing ended at 9. So we come back at 10, and my mom didn't know that we're coming home. So I was waiting for her to make tea, and I decided to hop on for maybe a game or two of this. I didn't have my headset. I was just too damn lazy to put it on. I didn't get any warm-up games because usually I need like 3 or 4 warm-ups before I can start doing good. This is my very first game playing today. And I only have a few theories of why this exactly happened. My first theory is that the enemy team was just so bad, and that should happen to everybody quite more than you think. It's just that you have bad games sometimes, and it's hard to notice when the enemy team actually sucks. But in this game, everything was going right, except for 3 of my 4 deaths were kind of bullshitty. But anyways, back to the story. I came back, and my very first game, look at this. I'm just like, what? So, anyways, my very first game back, I had, I think, what I consider my greatest game of kill confirmed yet. In the history of Call of Duty, I would say this, because, those Moabs, it's like, meh. But this game, I just go ham on the enemy team. You'll see why the gameplay what actually happens. But I wanted to use this gameplay as kind of a backup subject for what this gameplay really is supposed to be about. So, there's just so many people out there that are currently just complaining about this game, that are just complaining about everything, that David Vonderhaar is a fag. There's a new patch that came out for the Xbox. It's not out for the PlayStation yet. I don't think so. Like, I haven't seen it. But apparently to some people, the FAL OSW wasn't an overpowered weapon, and increasing recoil when it had select fire made the game suck, which I think is absolute bullshit. But also, they nerfed the stock attachment, which nobody really used, so it doesn't really matter. But a lot of people are complaining about that, and a lot of people are complaining about the lag comp and everything. But this gameplay is about just having fun. It's about honestly not giving a crap about all the problems. So this was a lesson that I kind of had to learn the hard way in games like MW3, where I was just going for mobs and I was failing miserably and I just couldn't do it. And right here, I died in another kill streak, and I was just like, hey, I don't care. And so I just keep playing. And so that's kind of my point. That's what everyone's mindset to the game should be. You shouldn't be picking out all the wrongs with it just all the time. That's not what you do. What you do is you take the game and you just enjoy all the positives. And in every Call of Duty, even MW3, there's just so many more positives than there are negatives. But people in the gaming community, if you will, they're very good at picking out the negatives, and they're very good at making it seem like such a big fucking deal that the game is the worst thing that has ever come out. But why do people play it then? If Call of Duty was that bad, how come I always see 700,000 people online at the same time? How come? So that must mean that all these people that are complaining aren't actually complaining for a good enough reason. That there's just enough positives about the game that make it worth playing. And this is where my video topic comes in. That when you stop thinking about the negatives, the positives of the game just becomes so good that you just can't stop. And right here, I'm just going ham. And when I died of kill streaks, I'm like, I don't care, I'll just keep going. And that happens to me on every game where I die in a kill streak. I'm like, well, if I could come this far, maybe I could come a little bit further. just by changing the way, just changing my game plan. And so, you know, that's the way I always look at things, and I don't understand why other people don't look at it the same way as I do, because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why do you bother spending your entire time just picking out negatives and just complaining, being a complaining tater and all that kind of useless crap, where you could just be enjoying the game? And my greatest kill confirm game ever happened when I just came back. I was tired, sleepy. I already died on 3 kill streaks, and yet I come back and I rock some shit. Because I just didn't care. And when you don't care about all the negatives, when you just think of the positives, and you decide that you're going to have a good time no matter what happens. And the easiest way to have a good time in this game is one, to go for things that you haven't gone for, to use streaks that you haven't used, and 2, to don't play the way you normally do. Because I've been playing to rank up for the last 10 or 11 prestiges. I've been playing to rank up. And I decided once I hit Prestige Master, that ranking up factor is gone. It's out of the question. There's no more ranking up. So I decided to play just for a high KD game, and I think 74-4 satisfies that high KD game criteria, especially for kill confirmed, where you only need 100 kills in total to win the game. So, you know, a 74-4 kill confirmed game is the best I've done ever, and I could have done better, but I earned a second VTOL worship while using the first one. So I could have used that, and also I died off streaks, so I could have gotten like 3-4 VTOL warships if I hadn't died on those streaks. So it might have been even an 80+, but it didn't turn out that way, and I don't care. I'm just enjoying the game the way it's meant to be enjoyed, the way it was built to be played, not to be complaining about. Like, people think of lag comp as the worst thing that's happened in Call of Duty, but I'm like, just deal with it. Everyone is going through it, not just you. And there's people that think that being host sucks. I'm host for this gameplay. I am host. I end up going 74-4 when the rest of my team gets maybe 5 to 10 kills. The rest of the enemy team gets like 15 to 20 kills. And I don't understand why just people always complain and think of the negatives and never... And it just pisses me off whenever I hear a complaining hater just like... Just be mad. And I'm the type of person that if you deserve something, if you deserve to not be happy because you're just being a negative person, then sure, that's okay. But I don't like to see people mad. It's just not. I can't see people mad and not feel bad for them, even if they're like the worst like human being that has ever existed. Even if you've killed 300 people and you're mad or sad about something, I still feel bad for you. And I feel bad for all those people that just sit there and complain, and yet they go back to the game. Like, where's the logic? If you really don't like it, then why are you playing it? The reason I am is because I enjoy it. I decided to take just a break, and I decided to just play, and that's why I have a lot of fun, and that's why I enjoy it. So here is this was in theater mode, but here's my accolades after the game. As you can see, I got 25 kills with a sentry gun. People say it's useless. I think I found a very good use for the sentry gun, as it got me 34% of all my kills. Thank you, and see you guys later. Goodbye.